The miser's haircut. In the town where Gopal lived, there was a very miserly man. He would always try and find an excuse not to pay people for things that he bought from them. He would go to a hotel, eat some of the food that the waiter served him, and then he would get up and say, "I don't like the food. I'm not going to pay for it." He would go to a vegetable shop, buy 1 kilo of vegetables, leave a few vegetables behind, and tell the vegetable man that he would pay for it when he picks it up. Many people complained to Raja Krishna Chandra, asking him to put the miser in prison. As usual, Raja Krishna Chandra did not know what to do. So he called his trusted friend Gopal the barber and said to him, "Gopal, the miser is a very tricky fellow. You must do something to teach him a lesson." So Gopal waited for the right opportunity to teach the miser a lesson. A week later, he got that opportunity. The miser decided that he wanted to get a haircut. Since Gopal was the only barber in the town, he had to come to Gopal's shop. The miser had already decided not to pay Gopal for the haircut. He said to Gopal, "I hear that you are the greatest barber in the world. I would like to challenge you to prove it to me. I wanted to cut my hair so that every hair on my head is the same length." Gopal knew that the miser was trying to trick him, so he listened carefully. The miser continued, "But remember, if even one hair is longer than the other, I will not pay you for the haircut." Gopal accepted the challenge and began to cut the miser's hair. As was the custom in those parts of the country, the barber would first massage the head and then cut the hair. As Gopal massaged the miser's head, the miser fell asleep. When he awoke, the miser looked into the mirror and shouted out, "What? What have you done, you fool?" The miser found that Gopal had shaved his head completely. Gopal smiled and said, "You wanted me to cut your hair in such a way that every hair on your head was of the same size. Well, this is how I did it. Now keep your promise and pay me, or else I will report you to the king." The miser knew that he had been outwitted by the clever Gopal. He had to pay Gopal the money, and from that day onwards, he stopped being a miser.